So in this video, we are going to learn how to automatically add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Google Sheet for your Firecracker business. Let's say you are having a Firecracker business and you are selling your Firecracker products on IndiaMART as well. Now you want that whenever you get a new lead or inquiry for your products on IndiaMART, you want to add the same leads or inquiry in your Google spreadsheet as well. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, whenever a new inquiry or lead will be received in IndiaMART, instantly within seconds, with all the details, that inquiry will be added in our Google spreadsheet as well. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that, you just have to come with me to my screen. So as you can see, this is my IndiaMART account. So I'm using IndiaMART as a platform for my Firecracker business, using which I'm selling my products over here. And on a regular basis, I keep on getting some new leads or new inquiries for my Firecracker products in my IndiaMART account. Now I want that the new inquiries or the leads which we are getting, we want to add the same leads in our Google spreadsheet as well, with the details of the person who has basically inquired for and the other query message as well. Now to do this, we have to connect our IndiaMART account with Google Sheets, and we are going to use an automation and integration platform called Pabbly Connect to do so. Now to access Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just create your free Pabbly Connect account in 2 minutes. After coming to the Pabbly Connect dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as IndiaMART to Google Sheets. You can basically give any other name of your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see the automation workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, you can see we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger window. Now the idea here is first we have to connect our IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever a new lead is captured in our IndiaMART account, whenever we get a new inquiry on IndiaMART for our Firecracker products, automatically with the same details, that leads details or inquiries details will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And this automation workflow will trigger, it will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of the same lead to Google spreadsheet to add them over here automatically. So let's see how it is done. Starting from a trigger window in Choose App, search for IndiaMART. Just select it. After selecting IndiaMART in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as New Leads. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. So we have to add this webhook URL in our IndiaMART account. And to add this webhook URL, we are just going to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your IndiaMART account. After coming to the IndiaMART account, we'll go to Lead Manager, and under Lead Manager, we'll just click on these 3 bars and go to Import Export Leads. Under Import Export Leads, we have to select Push APIs over here. After selecting Push APIs, the first thing it asks us is the select source. So in this dropdown, we are going to select Other over here and give this source a name as, for example, Pabbly Connect. After naming the CRM platform here, in webhook listen URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and then paste it over here. And after pasting this webhook URL, click on this Save Details button. After clicking on Save, it is asking us for the activation form, that why you want to basically send the leads to some other platform or to this webhook. So you can select any reason from this drop down and click to generate OTP. Now an OTP will be sent on your registered IndiaMART number and you have to enter that same OTP over here. So I'll just enter the OTP which I have received and click on Submit. As we click on Submit, here you can see the webhook URL is now added in our IndiaMART account. This basically means that this webhook URL is added, and now whenever we are going to get a new lead or a new inquiry in our IndiaMART account, automatically the details of the same lead, the same inquiry will be sent to Pabbly Connect. And here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response, some details of a new lead or a new inquiry from our IndiaMART account. Now to capture this webhook response, what we have to do, I'll just open the IndiaMART account. I'll just open my IndiaMART profile in an incognito tab, like from the user account, from some other number or so from some other account. I'm going to basically log into IndiaMART. So I'll just go to incognito tab. I'll just search for IndiaMART over here. And then after searching for IndiaMART, I'll just search for my profile or for my business. So the name of my business over here or my IndiaMART account for which we are going to capturing the leads, I'm going to enter it over here. Let me select it. And after selecting this is the product. So in my IndiaMART account, I have not created any kind of Firecracker business related product. I have this particular product, but for your Firecracker business products over here, you have to follow the same process. You just have to search for your business on IndiaMART in an incognito tab. And after selecting a product, you have to generate a test lead, a dummy lead over here. I'll just click on this contact supply button. I'll just enter my mobile number over here. This is my mobile number. Let's click on continue. Let me enter the mobile number once again. Let's click on submit. After submitting, it is asking us for the requirement details. So for example, in requirement details, I want to set the requirement as I want 100 pieces of this. Just a dummy requirement I'm entering over here. Now let's click on next. It is asking us for the GST number. So I'll be just entering any dummy number over here in GST number. Let's click on submit. And just now what we have done, from a dummy account, from a user account, we have basically raised a query or made an inquiry for our own business, for our own Firecracker product on IndiaMART. And as we do this, we'll see that instantly within seconds, we will capture the same lead in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well. So here on our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you will get the details of the same lead, of the same inquiry. Here you can see we have the same subject line over here, requirement for, and we have the product name, we have the query ID, we have the state of the user, the lead or the user who has made the inquiry, that particular user belongs to which particular state. Then after that, we don't have the address details, but we have the name of the user. After the user name, we will scroll down, we have the mobile number, we have the email address, we have the company name, we have the city, and in address, we have the city and state and country only. We'll scroll down further and we'll check for some other details. Like we have the name of the product they have inquired for, and we have their message as well. So in this way, these are the details of the new lead which we have captured from IndiaMART inside Pabbly Connect. Now the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. After this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we want to add all of these details of a new lead from IndiaMART which we have received in our Google spreadsheet. And to do this, we'll just scroll down, come to this actions tab, and here in choose app, we will search for Google Sheets over here. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as add new row. Then just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here we have to connect our Google Sheets account in which we want to add the new inquiry or lead details from IndiaMART with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on this sign in with Google button, and here in the pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account which you want to connect. After selecting the Google Sheets account, just scroll down and click on continue. And as we click on continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us to select the spreadsheet. So in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have created in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of them, there's a spreadsheet named as IndiaMART leads. And in this particular spreadsheet, I want to add the details of the IndiaMART lead over here. So that's where what we are going to do. From this drop-down, we are going to select the spreadsheet in which we want to enter the lead details from IndiaMART using this automation. Then it is asking us to select the sheet. Now here in this spreadsheet, you can see we have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That's why here in this drop-down, you can see we have only one option as sheet 1, and we are going to select it. If you are having multiple sheets in your Google spreadsheet, you will get a list of all of those sheets in this drop-down, and you can select the particular sheet in which you want to add the details. Then after that, it is asking us for the name. That what is the name of the person. Here in the Google Sheet, whatever columns we have added, we have created, you can see all of those columns as fields inside Pabbly Connect. So the first field, the first column which we have is the name. And one by one, we have to enter all the details of the new inquiry which we have received from IndiaMART in the trigger step. Now to add the responses from our trigger step to this Google Sheets action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Let's say we have to enter the name over here. So we'll just click on this field of name. And here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from IndiaMART of a new lead, of a new inquiry. Out of all of these responses, select the response of the sender name and it will be mapped. Then after mapping the name, it is asking us for the email. So here in this drop down, we'll just search for email and map it. After mapping the email, it is asking us for the contact number. So I'll just search for the response of number or phone over here, mobile number, and map it over here as well. Then after contact number, it is asking us for the product name. So I'll just search for the response of product name. Here is the product name for which the user has made the inquiry. Just select it and map it. Now here we'll just search for the query message, the same message which we have entered. And here in city as well, I'll just search for the response of city, that is Bhopal over here, and the company as well. Select and map the response of company. So in this way, all the details of a new lead which we have received from IndiaMART inside Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, you can basically map all of these details over here. And after mapping all the details, whenever a new inquiry, a new lead will be received in IndiaMART, these details will be changed, or all of these details will be added of that new inquiry in our Google spreadsheet using this automation which we are creating. Now after mapping all the details into the respective fields, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received the response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the details of a new lead which we have captured from IndiaMART, the same details are now added in our Google Sheets using this automation. So let's check it. We'll just go to our Google spreadsheet, and yes, here you can see that in our Google Sheet, we have basically added the details of the same lead, of the same inquiry which we have made just now on our IndiaMART account. We have the same username from which we have received the inquiry. We have their email address, contact number, we have the name of the product for which they made the inquiry, we have the query message, city, and company as well. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, you can automatically add the new leads from your IndiaMART account, the new inquiries which you are receiving in IndiaMART instantly in your Google spreadsheet. It's not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.